Okay, and welcome back everybody to Infection-Free Zone Bristol, episode 7. We have finally started building our first house. We've got our deforestation project underway over here. We've got some more deconstruction of buildings happening. We're nearly at the end of the day now, so that'll give us a chance to reshuffle our workers because we want to maximally prioritize this building, but also chop down trees to provide the resources we need for that. Okay, so squad's back at base. Workers doing their bit. No one on these. These are not active currently. Okay, that's fine.
Receiving.
Right. I think we're expecting hordes now tonight, so I've got to be careful. But just while it's a
Let's
bit
do it.
quiet, let's hit some of these buildings over here. Why are you going that way around? That's
Stop
so
working.
extra.
Start winding down for some rest.
I mean, if you're
On
going
my
there,
way.
let's do these then instead. So I am a bit nervous. I think as soon as it hits dark, we're gonna be left stranded a little bit there at base. Um, but what we can do, let's take two of these guys off, get some guard workers in there. So I've been on quite a break from recording. Actually, this is my first time recording since I started releasing the episodes. So a lot has happened in between, and yeah, I'm really happy to see with how everything's going with the videos. Um, Thank you very much for everybody following along so far, for your support and your likes and your comments. I really appreciate that. Big shout out to Casavetel. I feel like that's how you pronounce it. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. But yeah, thanks to you, man, because you've been giving quite a lot of support to the channel, so I really appreciate that. And excited to carry on this adventure for you. So, I'm going to take these guys a minute to get through these fairly large buildings, but we'll let them do their thing. We've got our guard workers on now. 1.7%. It's going to take us ages to build this, isn't it? And we currently have a bunch of people living in headquarters, so that's not going to be good for our productivity. Yeah, we need to get that up and going as quick as possible. I spent so long in the last episode mincing over how and where to place this building, and now I feel like it wasn't a great choice. But oh well, it's underway. I have also learned in the meantime that for door placements, it's kind of dependent on the actual shape of the building itself, and it will try to put doors on the longest. Well, from what I can gather, it will try to put doors along the longest elevation. So that's just something to bear in mind for construction projects going forward. What I might do is start building them like halfway in, so that we can get them wider, and then just have two sides of buildings. Um, right, so now that we've got the house underway, we also need to approach that barn at some point, and also our education. Yeah, okay, we're on the way for a nursery. I think I said in a previous episode that it's more useful to have housing than it is to have childcare. I don't think that's actually true. Um, but either way, both of those are gonna buff our stats here massively. And as soon as we get our worker efficiency up, hopefully we can start producing buildings a lot quicker and also deconstructing buildings. We need 6 points to do the nursery. Yeah, I also need to start thinking about where to invest some more of that research, because we can do things like speed up the deconstruction time. It's quite a route to get to that though. It's actually been very quiet tonight. No hordes in sight at all. Not even a single one. So that's great. So what I'll do then is... What resources are we lacking? Let's see if we can plan some scavenging here. We're actually pretty good on fuel and ammo. I feel like I've been trying to conserve that as best as possible. Hey, we have loads of
We need more resources.
gear. Oh yeah, we're also... I mean, we're okay on storage space, but we probably could do with building another warehouse. Yeah, so we've got loads of armor here, but our boys are already kitted up very well. Okay, once they've done that, we're basically going to hit daylight. Let's just start chipping away at all of these, I guess. Once they're done there, send them back to base. Okay, now we're nearly at daylight, so we'll take the guards off. We'll put them onto chopping wood. 18 here and 5 here. That's probably a good enough ratio. I kind of want to time it out so that as we've chopped down as much wood as we need from here, we've gotten to the point where it's actually needed for the construction. Because this little tag here over the building is telling us that we don't have enough wood. But we will have enough wood once we chop the trees. We just want to try and time it out so they line up nicely. Okay, 39 population. Hopefully one of our kids will age up today. Get an extra worker. We're avoiding getting the antenna because we don't want to push the story too far forwards. But I'm not actually sure now that that does anything to prevent the build-up of the hordes. Based on, because I kind of followed the same sort of principle in a separate playthrough, and what I actually found was that the hordes didn't seem like they were any smaller once we got into like 50 days in. I think maybe the horde size is actually tied to population size. That would make sense from a programming point of view in terms of having it fairly well balanced. But I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is that the threat is real. We need to get our defenses up and running at some point soon. But we're still setting out these foundational buildings for us to get our base camp going strong. So we also need to deal with the raiders. Okay, they're really far away from us over here. That's a wild building, isn't it? There's 9 of them in there, but I think there'll be other squads mooching about. Either way, we're not going to be able to deal with that until we've got, well, probably at least 4 squads. How are those guys getting on? Okay, how are we progressing? I think we can speed up time here a little bit. Everyone's busy doing a job. Okay, what's happening here?
Chief, we found a few bodies. Must have been the raiders. The infected got them, but they left some guns and ammo.
Well, let's take it then. Yeah, we're in luck.
Lucky us.
You just left it behind. Nice.
Operator. On my way.
We need more resources.
And then let's grab that stuff. For that, I've got these buildings. And send you back in.
Operator.
These guys got a few more buildings to hit. Okay, I'll definitely want them on base camp tonight because there will be hordes for sure. Farmers. Do we really need the farmers? I mean, we're slowly accumulating grain. Where are we actually using grain? We're not. We need grain for, well, for meals, but we're never going to do that. We're going to do, yeah, we're going to be producing meat meals. We don't want to produce grain meals because grain we're going to need for feeding our cattle and for our brewery as well when we get that up and running, so we can give our citizens some beer. Let's just see what we have unlocked here. So we'll have to get a little tool factory up and going at some point. I feel like I've mentioned this before, but yeah, we are sitting on quite a few tools, so not necessary yet. Defenses, that's a later problem. Yeah, okay, so currently the barn is the only additional building that we are looking to introduce here. Okay, these guys are finished. Let's just leave them at home. Feel like we could make it a little bit more efficient by grabbing one last building before it gets dark, but we'll keep them at home ready to go. Let's just see if we can upgrade any of his gear as well. So pistol, no. Plate armor, lovely. Got that out. Perfect. Workers are going to stop in a couple of hours. Okay, there's the nighttime auto save.
Work's done. Head back to your shelters.
Right, lovely. I'll take two of the wood choppers off, put them onto the guard tower. Got night coverage. These guys are already on their way back home. Perfect. Lots more food in store. Still over 2 weeks worth of food in stash, so that's great. Okay, and there we go. It's nighttime now, so let's fast forwards. Okay, here we go. Here they come. Should be light work. Yeah, good job, lads. All right. I say lads. More than half of Bravo squad is chicks.
Ready for action.
Yeah, it's like 50-50.
Waiting orders.
Okay, cool. Is that it? Okay, yeah, here we go.
We're running out of stock.
Right, hopefully this water will slow them down long enough that we can just take out these two before they get here.
They're breaking into our building. They're trying to get inside.
Oh dear. Oh no, okay, that's fine. Yeah, that works out nicely. Those got slowed down enough.
Reporting.
Okay, I'm hoping that's it for the night, but we are only halfway through, so I can't be too sure. Oh, we got so much fuel. Still got 3 cars to go pick up around the map as well. Maybe I'll do that as a little nighttime job. Okay, so upper squad, they'll pick up more ammo when they leave the building.
Receiving.
Oh, wait. Okay. Send you
On my
over
way.
here. Again, going the long way around. Don't know why. You can use, I mean, this shouldn't apply here because this is a road, but you can use Alt and right click to send them off-road instead of following the road. So you can get a more direct access to things. Yeah, speed them up a bit. Once he gets here, let's split the squad. I'll just put one in.
Reporting.
We
Operator.
get that. Let's do the car. There it is.
We're on the move. There are some infected around here.
Let's do the on. Fine, they're not going to be an issue for us.
Infected incoming.
Cool, got this car up and running. Go add
On
it
my way.
to the car park over here. Nope. Oh, oh, okay. Okay, that's weird. Maybe it's just an issue with the map here.
Reporting.
Okay, split. One bloke.
Operator.
Chuck him in there.
Operator. On my way.
We'll just leave him there for a second while he
Ready for
picks up
action.
that car. See.
We're on the move.
That's crazy. Wow. I mean, that's really annoying, actually.
On my way.
It means that any time we go off to the east here, we're just going to be burning so much more fuel than we should be, and taking longer, obviously. But that might also explain why those hordes had a bit of problem getting across here, because they're probably not treating that as a directly accessible road. Okay, well,
On my way.
it is what it is, I guess.
Infected incoming.
Where? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I wish they couldn't. They can still split him off one more time, so we can go get this car. It's a very densely packed neighborhood over here. Oh my goodness. I'll have to have eyes peeled for the hordes there.
Hostiles inbound.
Okay, so this is the lair, 100%. With the amount of hordes that are hanging around this
Hordes
big building,
spotted.
that is for sure a lair. I wish you could mark things on the map, you know.
Ready for action.
Very well.
Infected
Okay,
incoming.
they've just arrived.
Get up and
Well,
earn your keep.
it's gone that way around. Let's get, okay, pause. Get you out there. Just park you up over there. Now that we've hit daytime, we'll take our guards off, put them back onto chopping wood.
Dogs spotted.
Well, there's quite a lot of infected knocking about, isn't there? Yikes. It's starting to ramp up a little bit, I think.
Infected incoming.
Right, as we've hit daytime as well, let's get Bravo Squad out.
Receiving.
Let's get you to hit up these. Head back home when
Going
you're
there.
done. These guys bring back the cars. I'm just going to make them wait around so we can remerge the squad.
Receiving.
Split the squad here. Okay, you go back to base.
Ready for action.
In fact, not yet.
Going there.
Just in case there's no fuel. It'll take a minute.
Waiting orders.
These guys can disembark. Go
Let's do
over
it.
here.
Where
Okay, cool. Right, so you back home, you've got
Ready
plenty
for
of
action.
fuel, so you go back home as well. While they're on their way,
Receiving.
let's remerge these two. Okay, doesn't matter.
Waiting orders.
Lovely. Should we repair this? We can get by.
Horde spotted.
We're
Ow.
missing
What are these
resources.
guys doing out in the sunlight? They're taking damage though. Almost makes me tempted to try and fight them. But not with two guys. Not gonna happen. Hey, they're busy doing their job. We'll get Alpha Squad onto a mission of their own soon as well. And we're at 20% now in this house. Yeah, I think I probably bit off a bit more than I could chew with this size of building. But I think the splitting them in the middle is going to be the correct strategy. Just iron up this one because this may end up being left as a warehouse. I'll just check in a minute,
Receiving.
see how much
Let's do it.
space it's actually going to have. Right, these
Operator.
guys. Look at all these cars we've got, man. Awesome. Okay, put you out there. Exchange with these. Consolidate that into
Ready
one
for
squad.
action.
Then we'll exchange with you. And pull you all back onto Alpha Squad. Nice. Okay, Alpha Squad. Your task now. Let's go hit
Another
these
one
ones.
incoming.
So many running around during the day. It's wild.
Ready for action.
They're all really busy. Right, so everyone's busy. We can go 3 times speed. How are we doing on our wood? Still need a lot of wood. Might actually have to swap some of these guys over
The day's toil is
from
over.
building.
Get some rest.
Okay, so let's take these two off of here. We'll add them onto there. Now, hopefully we won't have any hordes tonight because we had some last night. But as usual, eyes peeled just in case. Yep, here we go. Okay,
Waiting orders.
send them back.
Attack.
Well,
They're trying to get inside.
quickly. We've got the guard tower working them as well.
Requesting support.
Might take some damage to our car. Not too bad. Okay, nice. Right, we'll just keep our squads at base for now. No, we won't. We know we got time for
On
that.
my way.
Go back to scavenging.
Operator.
Let's see if we can get across the bridge this way. I mean, he's there. No.
Let's do it.
No. Did he reverse it? Wow.
Operator. Roger.
What? Oh, yeah, but we'll go there and then we can't go anywhere else, can we?
On my way.
That is mental. If they get out, can they?
We're on the move.
Wow. Dude, what is this? I might actually have to report that to the devs as a broken bit of map. Mixing impassable areas. Please describe. Do you know what? Okay, I'll do that in my own time. Um, fine. Well, I guess we'll just send you here then. That's a lot to scavenge, actually.
Waiting orders. Receiving. Going there.
Come on, just handle that whole chunk, please. Cool. Squads in action. We're going to take an extra 2 off of here, add them to the woodcutters, and fast forward. Keeping a nice eye on our headquarters here. Yeah, this is fine. Wow, the van came back. That means they filled up all
Operator.
25 slots. What do we get? Well, clearly a lot of food. Fuel, I mean, it's actually pretty ridiculous how much fuel we've got. Right. Okay. Nice. Feeling a lot more chill with this now. Don't feel so bad at all. Okay, daytime's coming. Remove the guard workers. Put them onto shopping.
The work ain't gonna wait for us. Let's get
And
to it.
ramp that speed up. Let's go. Let's speed run for a whole day. Oh, you know what as well? Let's get rid of these farmers. I mean, why don't we need farmers? Get rid of them. Let's also put them onto chopping. Speed run. Oh, look at these lovely buff bricks coming through. Alright, where? Okay, we're fine. Yeah, nice. Transmission.
Operator, we just saw something grisly, but potentially useful. The infected are eating their own. We saw some of them inside a basement they couldn't get out of. There were corpses of other infected that had obviously been eaten.
I mean, part of me feels like we should just leave them to it if they're eating their own,
Sir,
you know?
you still on the line?
But at the same time, we are trying to eradicate these guys and make it infection free, so let's just kill them. Kill them all.
Roger that.
Nice.
No! Fuck! They spotted us!
Good job, lads. Okay, they're gonna keep doing their scavenging job. Yep, perfect. Back to base, back to speedrun mode. My collection of cars. Well, check it out. We've literally got transport for like 7 squads already. We've got space for 7 squads too, so as soon as we get some population to accommodate those squads, we will produce them. Okay, there we go. Let's take these 2 off, put these 2 on here. Now, they've played 77 out of 400. Yeah, I think we've got a good ratio now, because it is looking like we will be waiting on the wood towards the end of this construction. Should I also do some additional planning? Yeah, you know what? Go back to base. You go back to base as well. Play it a bit safer. You know, I'm a bit annoyed because I was hoping to reserve all of these buildings for doing nighttime scavengers because they're nice and close by. But seeing as though we have to drive halfway around the world to reach them, turns out it's not gonna be possible. Oh well. Okay. I'm just thinking. Before I was making them park up and then head into the building. That's because, like, if we grab this squad, yeah, and we want to send him just here so that he draws in infected towards the building so we can shoot them off. He's not going to go just here. He's going to go all the way to his car and then try to drive there.
Going there.
You see what I mean? Which is a bit annoying because then when you want them to get back inside, then they still finish running to the car before they change to going back inside. So it's nice having them just permanently assigned to a vehicle because anytime you want to send them out, you just send them and you don't have to worry about putting them into a car first. But the drawback is when you're defending at the base, it can create a bit of logistical issues. No matter, we are doing some planning now for some further development. I mean, we obviously want to continue with our deconstruction of these buildings. That's going to pull in more resources. And obviously, in order to build our barn over here, we can hold 15 staff. 15, that's a good amount of staff. We are going to need, as we play through further, we will need probably 30, I reckon. So we'll have to make another barn at some point. But this will be fine for now. It's going to take 47 wood and 18 metal. So we're obviously not going to prioritize building this. We're actually going to have to, I mean, obviously these two are the priority, right? But then we're also going to have to focus more on a bit of deconstruction before we carry on with the barn. But yeah, there we go. This will do us for episode 7. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.